Hello, welcome back to Learn Economia. Here in this video, we'll be discussing the monopolistic competition market, and we will be covering the equilibrium in the short run and in the long run. Now, we have already discussed the peculiarities and features of the monopolistic competition. We have told that it's a mix of both monopoly and competition, or it comes between in between the monopoly market structure and the perfect competition market structure. So, when it comes to short run, we have to understand that the equilibrium of a firm under monopolistic competition is understood in terms of both short period and long period. And as a short run, we know it's a time period where only certain factors are variable, whereas in the case of long run, all the factors are variable, right? Now, in the short run, monopolistic competition actually comes very much closer to the case of the monopoly itself. So, there is virtually no difference between monopolistic competition and monopoly, especially when it comes to the short run. Firm may earn supernormal profit or normal profit or incur loss in the short run, because there can be entry or exit depending upon the time period only. But in the short run, we know that in the this entry exit is a thing which is not that possible. As a result, we could say that whether it is supernormal profit or normal profit or loss, these are the three possibilities that can be found in the short run equilibrium conditions, especially when it comes to short run. When it comes to the monopolistic competition. Now, if you look at the figure, you could see that the short run marginal cost curve, which is the SMC, this is equal to the MR, that is the marginal revenue curve. Both the curves are intersecting at point E, and which is known as the equilibrium point. And corresponding to this particular point, you could find the equilibrium output level, that is OQ level of output, which is sold at the market price OP. Okay, so in this particular instance, you could see that the firm earn a pure profit, and which is shown by the area which is denoted by PARB, and here the total revenue OPAQ exceeds the total cost, which is OBRQ. Okay. In the short run, what happens is that if the firm only normal profit, that means that your MC equals MR and also your AR equals AC. And in the case of a loss, what happens is that your average cost will be more than your average revenue. There too, your MC would be equal to your MR. And in the case of long run equilibrium, you know that the long run is a period when you can vary all the factors of production. Here, the monopolistic competition comes closer to the case of perfect competition, because there exists some kind of freedom of entry and exit, because you have the time to plan, you have time to implement your plans and all. So, as a result, there exists some kind of freedom of entry and exit as compared to the case of the short run. In short run, you don't have the freedom to entry and exit the firm and exit the industry. Okay, here what happens is that in the long run, the firms which exist in the industry earn only the normal profit. Whenever some firms earn pure profit in the long run, some other firms would be attracted by this profit, and they too will join this product group. So as a result, the demand curve or the AR curve would shift from right to left, and thus the entry of new firms will cause a decline in the market share, reducing the demand for this product, because when new firms enter, each firm will be having only less share in the market. They will be selling only less products compared to the case of earlier, because earlier there were only few firms and each firm would be having a greater market power. But after the coming of new firms to the market, what happens is that the existing firm has to share, existing firms have to share their market power with the new firms. As a result, the old firms in the new situation would be having only less market power. So, as a result, there won't be any excess profit. The excess profit would be reduced to zero, and the existing firm will experience losses. And if that is the case, if the existing firm experiences losses, then what happens is that the firms will exit the industry. Many firms will exit the industry because they don't want to suffer from loss anymore. Okay, so this will drive down the profit level to zero. There won't be any excess profit. Seeing the losses for a long time, many losses would be leaving the industry, and thus in the long run, firms will be earning only the normal profit. So in the figure you could see the long run equilibrium situation, which is indicated by the intersection of the LMC curve and the MR curve. LMC means the long run marginal cost curve is intersecting the marginal revenue curve, and the output is determined at point OQM. At this output, what happens is that your AR equals AC. The firm gets only normal profit by selling OQM level of output at price OPM. Okay, and here what you can see is that monopolistic competitive firm always operates somewhere to the left of the minimum point of the AC curve, or you could say that as the demand curve is not perfectly elastic or the demand curve is negative sloping, what happens is that the AC curve becomes tangent to the left of the lowest point of the AC curve. Okay, your AR curve becomes tangent to the left of the lowest point of the AC curve, which is indicated by the point N. And here each firm produces at a cost which is higher than the minimum and gets only normal profit. Under perfect competition, long run equilibrium is achieved by the point MC equals MR and AR equals AC. Okay, in the long run, all the firms in the industry would be earning only the normal profit. And this is because a perfectly elastic AR curve is tangent to the AC curve at the lowest point. And the figure you could see that AR equals to MR, which is AR is the demand curve, which is faced by the competitive firm. Now, the perfectly elastic AR curve, there's a tangency between AR curve and there's a tangency occurs between AR curve and AC curve. And AC curve, you can see that AR curve touches AC curve at its lowest point. And the equilibrium is attained at point R, where LMC equals to MR equal to AR, and you are touch this all this comes equal and also touches the LAC at its lowest point. The equilibrium output is OQP and the price is OPP. So we could say that the monopolistically competitive output, which is OPM, this is less than the perfectly competitive output that is OQP. And coming to the case of price, the competitive price, which is OPM, it is larger than the competitive price OPP. Okay, so this difference in output actually measures the excess capacity or unused capacity of the monopolistically competitive firm, and production at a higher cost actually implies wastage of resources or underutilization of resources. Since this production and all this take place at the lowest point of AC under perfect competition, there does not occur any kind of wastage of resources. But this is not the case with the imperfect competition, especially when it comes to the monopolistic competition. So you can say that the perfectly competitive market is something which is considered to be very much efficient, in the sense that in the perfect competition all the resources are allocated efficiently. So society gets a larger output and consumers get output at a low price. As a result, perfect competition is considered to maximize the social welfare, or this is considered to be an ideal market structure. But if you compare the case of monopolistic competition with perfect competition, you can see that the monopolistic competition operates to the left of the minimum point of its AC curve, which is considered as an inefficient point because you are not utilizing all your resources properly. As a result, social welfare is not maximized under monopolistic competition because the society gets only lower output compared to what you get in the perfect competition. And the buyers actually buy differentiated product at a higher price in the monopolistic competition. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more videos.